Peter Parker has spent his entire superhero career trying to maintain two distinct worlds. On one side, he is a normal teenager trying to survive high school. On the other, he is the superhuman protector of New York City. That balance disappears the moment Mysterio broadcasts Peter's secret identity to the world. The mask is gone. The media swarms his life, scrutinizing his every move and ending any hope of privacy. The damage goes beyond legal jeopardy. It's the immediate impact on those closest to him. His friends, MJ and Ned, are pulled into the center of the public crosshairs alongside him. The cost to his civilian life becomes permanent when college applications roll in. MIT rejects Peter, MJ, and Ned, citing their association with the ongoing Spider-Man scandal as the sole reason. With their futures suddenly erased, Peter looks for a way to undo the damage. Instead of accepting the rejection, he turns to the New York sanctum, hoping a magical solution can rewrite the events of the past few weeks. He asks Dr. Strange for a spell to make the world forget he is Spider-Man. But as the casting begins, Peter realizes the cost. He starts demanding exceptions, insisting that his girlfriend and his best friend be allowed to keep their memories. This constant tweaking causes multiversal destabilization. By injecting contradictory parameters into the containment field, the spell fractures reality's boundaries. Peter continues adding names to his exclusion list while the magic is active. The structural integrity collapses, pulling in entities from outside our reality. Lethal anomalies from alternate universes begin to bleed through the rifts. The one thing connecting them all is the knowledge of Spider-Man's secret identity. Peter's attempt to fix a localized college rejection compromised the structural integrity of the entire multiverse. Dr. Strange proposes a cold, utilitarian solution. Send these anomalies back to their own universes to face their fated deaths. Peter rejects this, insisting on an idealistic alternative where he cures their conditions and saves them all. When Strange refuses to risk reality for the sake of these villains, Peter rebels. He steals the spell and traps Strange inside the shifting geometry of the mirror dimension to execute his own plan. At first, the plan works. Using Stark technology, Peter manages to repair the broken inhibitor chip on Otto Octavius's mechanical tentacles, successfully restoring the scientist's sanity. But the success is short-lived. The Green Goblin persona emerges, violently overriding Norman Osborn's personality and turning the rest of the unstable villains against Peter. The fight tears the apartment building apart. In the chaos, the Goblin strikes a lethal blow against Aunt May. The noise of the battle fades into a devastating, hollow silence. As she dies, she passes on her final lesson. With great power, there must also come great responsibility. Peter's refusal to compromise has cost him his most vital anchor. In the wake of the attack, the drive to save everyone is eclipsed by the weight of the loss. Peter retreats to the shadows, holding the magical containment device and waiting for the moment he can send the villains away for good. Before he can act, his friends find him, bringing along two alternate versions of Peter Parker from other universes. They arrive bearing the weight of their own tragedies, the murder of an uncle, the loss of a first love. These older Peters validate his grief, but they prove that a hero cannot let pain turn into vengeance. To wear the mask means carrying these losses and using that experience to protect others. With renewed purpose, the three Peters work together. They manufacture cures for the remaining villains in a high school lab and lure them to the scaffolding around the Statue of Liberty for a final confrontation. The heroes successfully cure the anomalies one by one, but the Green Goblin returns to strike a final blow. He dives into the fray and detonates the magical containment box. The explosion rips reality wide open. Massive purple rifts fracture the sky, and an infinite number of anomalies begin pouring through, overwhelming Dr. Strange's attempts to hold the universe together. Watching the sky tear apart, Peter realizes there is only one fix left to save the multiverse. It requires a complete erasure of his identity. He tells Dr. Strange to cast a final spell that will make everyone in the world forget Peter Parker ever existed. The spell works, sending the visitors back to their proper universes. Weeks later, Peter finds MJ and Ned safe in a coffee shop. Seeing them happy and unharmed, he chooses not to reintroduce himself, leaving them to their lives. Peter moves through a New York that has no memory of his existence. He leaves the life he knew behind, donning a hand-stitched suit to keep watch over a city that has entirely forgotten who he is.
And that's how the incredible story comes to an end. Every decision, every sacrifice, and every battle led to this unforgettable finale. If you enjoyed this movie recap, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more detailed movie explanations and cinematic story recaps. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next movie recap.